Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Ron Jackson, and this is Keeping It Confident. And today I'm taking kind of a tiny bit of a different approach to just purely talking about building your self-confidence. I think it all relates to kind of self-motivation, achieving your goals, reaching success, quote unquote, because it's different for everyone. So this video, I just want to give a little bit of thoughts and my advice on how to basically chase your dreams. And I know that sounds very cliche, and it really just comes down to where I hope maybe I can spark something in your brain or in your world that makes you realize I can do this. I can get what I want out of my life.
Full speed when I'm on this mission, all heart when I'm on this road. Way back when I got this vision, it was up when I learned that code.
So last night, I was fortunate enough to go see Gary Vaynerchuk, aka Gary V, and Aubrey Marcus, both very big idols of mine. I've read 3 of Gary V's books, and I've also read Aubrey Marcus's book, and both of them are really, really inspiring business owners, very motivational individuals, and I got to see them live. And there was this huge conversation around making sure that if your ambition is something that some people would call crazy, that's completely fine, but make sure your work ethic matches that. And so I wanted to talk about that because I think there's a lot of us that I remember myself when I was 20, 21, I used to tell all my friends, I want to retire when I'm 30, and I had these huge ambitions of what I wanted to do, what I wanted to accomplish, and kind of what success meant to me. But now that, years have passed since then, and I'm not anywhere near that. But when I look back, my work ethic was not matching my ambition. And so now that I'm realizing, okay, I want to get here, these are the steps that I have to take. So this is something that Gary Vee talks about all the time. If you want to do something that in your heart you feel you can accomplish, you just have to take the steps to get there. And I know that sounds super cliche, but it's about reverse engineering it. For example, myself, I'm looking to create content, right? YouTube, streaming on Twitch. And if I see myself being a successful YouTuber, a successful Twitch streamer, it's like that's not just going to happen from sitting on the couch and envisioning myself getting thousands and millions of views. That's not going to happen. I actually have to put the work in, dedicate myself, and be committed and consistent. And so if there's something that is in your head that you feel you really want to accomplish, that you see yourself happening, as crazy as it might seem to your friends or the outside world, just know that it's something that you can accomplish, but it's something you need to take steps to get towards. Another example, I have a buddy of mine who in college was like, I want to be an actor. And I was like, I literally think you have what it takes. And years have passed, and I talked to him 2 weeks ago, and I was like, hey, how's everything going? And he's like, man, I'm just working a sales job, 40 hours a week. I was like, oh, how's your acting thing going? He's like, I kind of gave that up. It's impossible. I'm not going to be an actor. And I was like, well, what'd you do to try? Like, were you out there trying to meet people? Did you move to LA? Were you recording clips of yourself and sending it to people? Like, how much effort did you put in to try and get there? And he was like, yeah, I tried to reach out to a couple people and nothing really came of it. So I stopped. I got busy. I got a girlfriend and I got this job, and I was working 50 hours a week trying to get promoted. And I was like, okay, cool. So to me, though you envisioned yourself being an actor, you didn't do the steps kind of necessary in order to make that happen. And it really put into perspective, and then it overlapped with what Gary Vee was saying. Whatever it is you want to do, think about what it takes to get there, think about where you're at now, and start making that journey. And you have to understand that it's not going to be easy, and it's not, obviously, if what you're trying to accomplish was easy, everybody would be getting there. But I hope me sharing that story about my buddy, not to rain on his parade and say that he's living a unsuccessful life, because he's loving his life and he's making great money now. He's just not going that path of acting. I hope that can maybe help you step back and be like, I can do this. I just need to put more effort in. And so for me, I work 40 hours a week. I have a full-time job, and then I come home and I know if I want to make this thing work, YouTube and streaming, I also have to be dedicated and put the work in here. I can't expect it to just happen. So whatever it is you want to do you want to, acting, YouTube, you want to be an Instagram model, you want to travel the world and vlog it, eat different foods in different countries. If you see yourself doing it and you truly believe you can make it happen, you can make it happen. No one can stop you but yourself, but it's going to take work, and you just have to actually try. You have to give it your all. And if you fail, that's going to be 1,000,000 times better than giving up or not trying at all. It's more about being confident in your dreams and understanding you can reach your goals, but you do have to put in the work and you have to take those steps. I hope this helped. Just know that whatever it is you do want to do, whether or not you have friends telling you that it's impossible, or you just don't think it's something that you can make happen, that's false. And I'm willing to bet that you haven't tried hard enough to get there. Before I let you go, there's one analogy that Aubrey Marcus actually shared, and I love it, and it stuck with me. And it's about digging holes. You're in the desert, and you know that there's water somewhere underneath you, right? And you start digging this hole, and you're digging and you're digging and you're digging, and you're about 50 feet in, and you're just like, no water here, I'm gonna try somewhere else. You give up and you try something else, and you start digging, and this time you're like, you know what, I'm gonna try harder, I'm gonna go to 100 feet. And then nothing, you give up, you're like, and you do that again, and you do that again. And at one point you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go way hard. I'm going beast mode. And you dig and you dig and you're at 180 feet, and you're like, I give up. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna find the water that I thought was here. What's sad is the water was at 195 feet. You were this close. And when you look back, you have dozens of 50, 100-foot holes scattered everywhere, but you never found your water. I hope that metaphor kind of resonates with you. You have to go hard and you have to give it time, but you can accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish. So thank you so much. I really appreciate everything. I really appreciate you if you're still watching this. And yeah, stay tuned for more content and keep it confident.